We are live here at the Dayton Convention Center for Hardrock MMA 101. We have Paul Schommer making his way to the cage. Schommer is 27 years old, began training in second grade. Broken rhythm is his style. Coaches Joe Miller. Once again, coaches are Joe Miller, Ezra Hines, Brandon Lano, LaDale Allen. Training partners are Luke Shawley, my goodness, David Schwab, TJ Connor, Cody Riggs. His record is 6-4. We now have Jimmy Sandlin coming to the cage. Started wrestling in the first grade. Started to really go hard with it in junior high. Began training MMA at the age of 21. Amateur record of 3-2, fighting out of Dayton, Ohio. At Walker MMA, partners are Daniel Bays and Rob Walker Jr. Rob Walker will be fighting later tonight. Once again, we have Jimmy Sandlin out of the blue corner. Paul Schommer out of the red corner.
Really interesting fight here. Catch weight of 180 pounds. A couple of veterans kind of early on in the card. See Sandlin with that overhand right, looking for the takedown here immediately. Schommer here up against the cage. Schommer definitely appears to be the bigger guy. Also has more experience.
Schommer's doing a good job of keeping Sandlin against the cage.
And Schommer, the former high school wrestler, Sandlin, the former college wrestler, wrestled at Limestone College, also wrestled at Baldwin Wallace. Runner-up in the state of Ohio in high school. Both guys fighting southpaw here. Nice right hand by Jimmy Sandlin. I tell you, turning under Rob Walker MMA, Jimmy Sandlin, definitely expect the hands to be much improved. He catches the kick here again. A couple shots there from Sandlin.
Paul, grab your belly button.
There's Schommer.
Grab your belly button. There you go.
Now looking, briefly maybe was looking for the guillotine.
Stay right there. Knees, Paul. Knees. 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 He can't do nothing there, Paul.
Nice knees up against the cage. That last one was nasty. There by Paul Schommer.
Knees, Paul.
Schommer had about a 6-year layoff, came back and has won 3 fights in a row. I know he had plans to go pro, decided to take one more amateur fight here. Looking for the standing guillotine is Schommer.
Knees! Knees! More! Inside leg. Way down and use big knees. Inside. Stay heavy with your chest. Don't get sloppy. No, pull, no.
Schommer turned his back there. He was looking for a throw, unable to get it. Now they separate here again.
Let's go. Now. He's getting desperate, Paul. Just step on him. Use your reach and use your jab. Inside leg. Inside. Jab, jab. There you go.
Schommer with the
There's a kick. Illegal here in the state of Ohio for amateurs to throw head kicks. Looked incidental.
third man in the cage is Gary Copeland, very experienced referee.
Seen Gary Copeland all over the place, UFC, Bellator, and Hardrock MMA. Veteran referee.
Gary has certainly done many Hard Rock shows.
Sandlin now has the back here of Schommer. Just 10 seconds to work here. Trying to get it to the ground. Schommer looking for the single leg. Kind of a tough round to score, really back and forth there. Be interesting to see how the judges score that one. Both guys pretty aggressive. Both guys looked like they were trying to get it to the ground at multiple points. Neither guy able to get it there.
If you're in the corner of Jimmy Sandlin, what are you telling him to do, David?
You know, I think you got to get inside. Your opponent's bigger than you and taller than you if you want to get this fight to the ground. Get inside.
Is that what Jimmy Sandlin wants?
You know, former college wrestler, you got to think that that's what he wants, you know. Has all three, or I'm sorry, 2 wins via TKO, ground and pound, 1 via submission. Schommer has 3 wins via submission. Schommer training at Dayton MMA, Vision MMA Dayton, excuse me. Coach Joe Miller, Brandon Lino, Ezra Hines, Ladale Allen. Training partner David Schwab we'll see later on here tonight, and also Hardrock MMA light heavyweight champion Luke Shawley out of Vision MMA Dayton. It's a really, really underrated camp, as is Walker MMA, where Jimmy Sandlin trains, we'll see in our main event. Rob Walker, flyweight champion, looking to get his 2nd Hardrock MMA title. You see Schommer here looking to try to use his range a little bit more in the 2nd round. He's got about a 4-inch height advantage.
It's funny, you get 2 wrestlers together, and what do you get? Kickboxing match.
Yeah, we saw that in the heavyweight fight as well. A couple guys that wrestle, and you see back and forth on the feet. But also this is still, you know, both guys realize this is MMA. And both guys come from gyms that have plenty of striking coaches.
Both fighters are maintaining a southpaw stance.
You know, Rob Walker, one of the best striking coaches probably in the state of Ohio at Walker MMA. Nice left there from Sandlin. Sandlin looks to have found his range here in the 2nd round.
Schommer does appear to be comfortable, orthodox.
And he loves to throw that combo, that kind of spinning, that left hand spinning kick. I wouldn't be surprised to see if he tries to do that again. Sandlin rush in and gets a takedown while he's turned. Halfway through round number 2 here.
Squeeze it, Paul. Lock your elbow down.
Nice knee there
Oh, knee
from
in
Sandlin.
back. Let's go.
You hear Rob Walker in the corner of Jimmy Sandlin insisting his fighter gets off the cage. And he did. Looks like he's hell-bent on a takedown here, David.
Here for this single leg. Nice leg kick there from Schommer. Very evenly matched fight here.
Yeah, I was thinking this is a difficult fight to score, I would imagine, for the judges.
Good job by Hardrock MMA matchmaker Brendan Higdon. He said he expected plenty of good fights on the card here tonight. We've already seen the first 3 fights. Tons of talent. Sandlin looking for that takedown here. Up 15 seconds left.
Looks like he's working on a triangle.
Inverted triangle here maybe from Schommer. Schommer teeing off here.
Cannot defend against those body shots at all.
Yeah, he's got that head and arm locked up in that triangle. Good finish to the second round there from Paul Schommer. That's a way to leave an impression in the judges' minds that you won that round. Again, another close round. Both rounds have been very close. See neither guy electing to take the stool in between rounds here. Sandlin actually is pacing back and forth here, trying to stay loose. Great crowd here tonight in the Dayton Convention Center, Gym City. Really one of the kind of the underrated cities in Ohio. Dayton gets kind of a bad rap, but kind of coming back. You see some revitalization here in the downtown area. Ton of restaurants and breweries and all that fun stuff.
I live in Louisville, Kentucky, and I know from numerous television ratings studies, Dayton is the #2 college basketball market in the country.
Yeah,
Louisville's #1.
Always got the play-in games here every year at UD Arena.
Yep.
That's always a fun time. UD Arena, one of the more underrated kind of small gyms in the country for basketball. But tonight, it's fights. You see Schommer with the hands down, not respecting the striking of Sandlin at all. And now a nice head movement and blasts him with a knee. Sandlin again with the clinch up against the cage. You hear Paul Schommer's corner saying that is not where he wants to be.
It appears Schommer wants to utilize creative striking in this fight thus far.
Yeah, he's got to watch, almost gave up his back there. And Schommer has to get his back off the cage if he wants to win this fight. Schommer briefly turning his back there. Back to the center, both guys southpaw.
Hands up! Hey, left body, kid. Left body, kid. Knee!
Sandlin, nice takedown there. And that's just the years and years of wrestling experience. Able to walk in on that takedown and finish it.
Just
not even have to turn the corner.
Just under 2 minutes left in the round.
See that big right hook from Sandlin, just misses.
Schommer is smiling.
Sandlin again looking for the takedown, unable to finish it. Kind of been the story of the second half of this fight. Is Sandlin looking for the takedown, but Schommer doing a good job of staying on his feet. Minute 20 left here in this fight. Schommer again back to his feet, and they separate. Another kick to the body there from Schommer is caught by Sandlin. 50 seconds left here. See who wants it more. This is a close fight. Probably still anybody's fight at this point. Sandlin takes the back. Schommer rolls through.
Set it up.
Sandlin has the fight on the ground where he wants it.
It took him 2.5 rounds to finally get the fight to the mat, and Schommer, looking for that triangle. Good pass there by Jimmy Sandlin.
Only 20 seconds left. This fight could go either way.
Yeah, very close rounds. This is one of the times I would not want to be a judge. 10 seconds. Sandlin slips out the back door. Back to their feet. Both guys finish swinging.
Good respect shown from both
Really?
Schommer and Sandlin.
Really good fight. Looks like maybe the corner of Sandlin thinks that Schommer might have won. Schommer comes to the commentary booth and says that was pretty fun.
Schommer was smiling throughout the fight and appears to be having fun not only during the fight, but after also, as he just told David McKinney and I. That was pretty fun. Got our man David McKinney consulting with the collection of the scorecards from the judges. Got our man Gary Copeland is going to announce the winner. Paul Schommer with the big victory. David McKinney trying to get some words from our winning fighter, Schommer.